And good afternoon. We begin with that breaking news. A boil water advisory now in place for parts of the city after a body was found in the Highland Park Reservoir earlier this morning. We'll get to that investigation in just a moment with Isabel Garcia joining us from the scene. But first, here's a look at that map. This issued by the city today. That advisory encompassing Lexington Avenue to Arnett Boulevard north to south and from 490 to North and South Goodman Streets west to east. Now, this is available on the city's website right now, and residents can access this map. You can enter your zip code to see if your household is affected. Isabel Garcia has been following this entire investigation today. She joins us live now from the scene with the very latest after hearing from police and also city officials. Isabel.
Yes, good afternoon to you, Natalie. It is important to note here that this morning we were told that the city water is safe to drink. Now, city leaders this afternoon were addressing the timing of all of this, emphasizing that once water authority officials reported the body was found around 8 a.m., the supply from this reservoir was immediately diverted. This was shut down. Now, officials continue to refer to the advisory as a decision made out of an abundance of caution, but do say the system itself needs to be drained out, so that advisory is in effect to make sure any waters that you're turning on your faucet are flushed out. Now, the advisory is expected to also be in effect for at least the next 24 hours. Now, we have a map that the city had issued and is disseminating now to everyone, available on our website. You should also be looking at it right now on your screen for a closer look. As mentioned, Mayor Malik Evans also says residents can go to the city's website, plug in their address and see if they're under the advisory, or you can always call 311, the information line, ask about your address. Now, this mostly applies, as Natalie mentioned, to neighborhoods in the west side of the Genesee River and Center City itself. The mayor says that multiple water samples will be collected from the distribution center in the next 16 hours. This in accordance with county and state requirements to confirm the water quality has not been impacted. Now, Rich Perrin, the city's commissioner for the Department of Environmental Services, says each day the city water authority tests at 12 separate sites, taking samples and testing tap water, whether that's a firehouse or school, examining 7 different parameters. Now, some of that also includes chloroform or E. coli. Now, County Manager for Environmental Health Star O'Neill notes some of those tests do take longer to get results back.
Those samples are the things that we're waiting for and the reason for this boil water notice. Those are coliform tests. They take about 16 to 24 hours to get results back. So we can't say, yes, it's absolutely clean. We think so with all the initial tests, but we have to make sure that the public is safe, hence the abundance of caution.
One of the things that we noticed was that in looking at our samples, we went back and have been looking back as at this point in time, we're up to 6 to 8 weeks now. We have seen nothing that would indicate any issues across our water supply or specific to the Highland Reservoir.
On the body thing?
And this reservoir, we're told, will actually be drained in this process, taking some time. That's a massive project and one which was actually scheduled to happen come spring. We're told now from city officials that that project in its entirety has been expedited, and third-party vendors that are associated with that have already been contacted, and that process is moving. That is expected to take about 8 weeks. And of course, we will continue to follow the developments with this story. For now, we're going to send things right back to you at the desk. Reporting live in Rochester, Isabel Garcia, News 8.